You know, obviously it's mad because we lost the round and it happens.
No, it definitely does happen.
There is no specific expectations. We just want to get through. We want to be consistent. We want to do good. And if we stick to those things, I think a win has a lot of chances to come. But right now we need to get back into it. But we obviously have a lot of intent to win this tournament.
Nice one, bro. Well, thank you very much for your time. Congratulations on the win and best of luck in the rest of the tournaments. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the lovely Flames. Sending him a big kiss over to Riyadh. See you later, bro. Thank you for your time. And yeah, Anders, there we go. That's Flames, wonderful. A lovely man who always delivers in the interviews.
Yes, he truly does. Yes, what a great guy, and also inside of the server, obviously. Yeah, he just it's good to see that people appreciate the play break a little bit. Obviously, I don't relate to the socializing part, but everything else he said was great. You know.
Yeah, I was hoping to unearth like some sort of secret hobby he has. When I asked him that question, I was like, "Must be something you like. You've got to have something else apart from
collecting stamps."
But, yeah, I thought that's why I said like sports or chess just kind of doesn't have to be like physical. Like, what have you got? But yeah, nothing came of it. But still, yeah, he's one of the most social players. Like, he's always the guy who comes up and says hello to you, whatever happens. But Anders, my throat's been a little bit sore today, some people might have heard. So we're going to throw it to a break. And we'll be back with the last game of the day with Bardolph and Hawker after this. See you there.
Navi kind of step up and provide something when it's been necessary, and you're seeing Furia. This might be time to take your next time out and just say we gotta get something going. Like, despite the fact they've still been able to buy and have rifles and save some weapons and kind of buy around those saved weapons, haven't been able to see them find a plan to put a stop to this T side from Navi.
You don't have the full buy again here for Furia. That will come in the next round.
Furia's kills are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That's pretty cool. That's
not anymore.
Yeah, I'm glad you got that line out just before that deke.
It was great while it lasted, you know?
That was the shining light for Furia. Now dimmed, of course, as JL comes around, takes out Fallen. Skulls has been grenaded towards default. And Navi now looking at 9. Gets Rada, had a chance of that deagle, couldn't quite get a second kill out of it. And he'll slip into connector behind the cover of the smoke. And Navi staying composed, staying disciplined even around like this. They don't want to let any of these go in the first half. To think how this half started with an unlikely retake attempt coming down to a last second knife
so
from
close.
Bit.
Right, double knife from Bit at the last second.
Now Kesrada gets another deke out of it, but it's cleaned up for the rest of Navi, and it is 9 rounds in a row.
Yeah, they're looking really calm and composed and having no issues. Okay, wait, quick shuffle through the notebook. Let me just remember that thing I wanted to do.
They're really important, those pages, and Alexei having a look through it, even though they're 9-0 up, he returns to the papers. Big shot from Kesrada. That was one hell of an opening.
Yeah, this is a cool shot. Obviously, at this point, hard to get excited about just a cool shot in the middle.
I'll always get excited about cool deagle shots.
That's why you're play-by-play.
3 smokes in mid already for Navi. 1 in towards connector, 1 top mid, and 1 towards window. Standard execute of smokes into mid, but it does only leave them with 2 smokes for the rest of the round here.
But just also like some similar like utility constantly in middle from Navi, but different pacings, different numbers, different kind of sense and attitude around the way they attack into that part of the map. Now they've just kind of set Alexei up to lurk, and they're probably in their heads thinking that Furia, based off how this half has gone, Furia is probably saying, okay, they have mid control, there's 2 or 3 there. It's actually only 1.
And Navi doing a good job at
Because look at how the defense is set up for Furia. You've got 1 towards jungle, 1 towards stairs, 1 towards catwalk. You're kind of designed to prevent anyone from getting up con, getting up catwalk from middle. But that's not where the main thrust of Navi's attack was positioned, at least at that moment.
But now they start to readjust their thrust. And they're going in towards middle instead. So Smug through a bit to head his way out. That's their 4th used up here towards mid. And Na'Vi showing that they can make a couple of different dishes out of the same ingredients, and now they're thinking about this B finish. As Cello is often good for just one here and then drop off. That's all he's got to do, and then rely on Yuri to come and help him from short. So Cello has to peel away with one. Absolutely nails the kill on Bit, but then re-peaks unnecessarily.
Yeah.
And that is going to give those kills back to Na'Vi in an instant.
Yeah, that repeat can't happen. That's a disaster. That's the losing play, because Yuri then gets limited in how he can play the situation. That repeat costs Furia so much.
He's right back into this one. 9 seconds, limited time here for Na'Vi to get that ball down, and Caserado from the depths of hell tries to pull them out of it, but can't quite get the job done at the end. Oh my God, that was massive.
How are they supposed to get around on the board? How are you supposed to actually do it? Caserado provides as much as he possibly can. 1v4 inside the bomb site, almost pulls it back, but Na'Vi on top of their game. Not going to let that one slip out of their grasp.
Emma just being a nuisance in window again, but here Caserado, you see him in these kind of situations where you can see that he's going to have some isolated 1v1 fights, and you can never count him out of those situations. He comes so close.
It's a great win from Ema at the end of the 1v1. Hold the phone. Bit is going to get challenged here. Flames subside. He's ready for it. There's no utility to activate this. Double spray down. Get out.
Was there ever a doubt? Was there ever a doubt for Bit? 2 headshots right away, and he is now traded by Caserado.
I like the way Eva plays this map for the most part. Like that last round feels it's like a very disruptive lurk, right? It's not like a lurk designed to like kind of, you know, pounce on the back end after the rotation has already come, like try and like backstab as they're setting up for the retake. It's very much like, I'm going to stop you from moving to rotate to have any kind of support. I'm going to aggressively attack this fight as it comes into my location. And he's been doing a lot of that when he's been set up in middle.
Look at JL. He's going to get a lot out of this position as well. Look at Cello has no idea. Absolutely no idea that JL could have been that. And now Yuri with a MP9 and now spotted. His chances of getting anything done in this round have shrunk increasingly towards the number 0. And that just so happens to be the amount of rounds that Furia have as well. So Na'Vi in full control. I think it's been fun and boring at the same time. So I think you and Jacob have somehow got exactly what you wanted.
Right, first map, a lot of fun. Second map, I mean, there's some elements of fun in this, obviously.
Yeah, that's what I mean. This game has had a little bit of everything.
It's always good seeing a team like Na'Vi, because I mean, like the storyline of this team, like trying to prove that they can repeat that level they reached at the major is like, if they actually can, like.
I love it. Yeah.
You add like a new team into the mix that's contending for trophies, and this gets real spicy. And I mean, let's not actually go too crazy on it. I want to kind of temper that a little bit. I mean, it is Furia, right? Like this is a team that we don't expect to be able to contend and challenge for trophies.
So, roster.
Yeah, this is very much could be an element of their helping make Na'Vi look good, but
I mean,
at some point you just got to appreciate that Na'Vi is looking good.
Wow, that certainly looked good. Wonderful, lovely transfer. Stays composed. Caserado's had a couple of really nice kills in the last few rounds.
And that's Caserado, so they'll say Skulls is the anchor. He's still at the A bomb site, so now you have information in your head on 2 players' position.
And you got over a minute still left in this round, and Furia realized they can't just sit back and allow Na'Vi to come to them. So Skulls is getting a bit more proactive. He's pushing through Palace, trying to gather information, but that will stop now. He just wants to position himself here.
Yeah, but I think I would say in like this kind of a situation, like with a minute on the clock and it's very quiet around the map, if Skulls is going to be in this position, you don't actually need Caserado here, because like the insurance policy of being inside Palace is so strong.
And he's not even watching the short cross either, so he's not getting information, and that's Na'Vi just crossing up for free.
And and the fact that Caserado is sticking around there is really hurting the B defense, where Cello is located with the AWP.
Oh, well, he's got to go huge.
Either at this point, it's like, if Caserado's going to be here, Skulls needs to push. Skulls needs to push the T-spawn and get information and say, no one's here, no one's outside A ramp, because now at the moment, Cello's got to do everything, and he feels like he needs to be a hero, and after this plant goes down, you're very much locked out of this bomb site with no kits.
Well, last round of the half, they got to go for it. Will be a flawless run of T-rounds for Na'Vi. Or will Furia finally get one right at the end? A 3v3, even numbers for the retake, but certainly not even in terms of performance at the moment. Na'Vi sitting back, allowing Furia to move out, but they've got eyes on the exit points, and Furia have to go. They have to throw everything they've got in a desperate bid for the last round of this half, and Na'Vi bring them no mercy. JL and Wonderful will close a 12-0 flawless half from Natus Vincere. Na'Vi, they are on track for the first 13-0 victory here at the Esports World Cup, and what a statement that would be over Furia here on the second map of Mirage. This is kind of it now for Furia. Just save the embarrassment with 13-0.
This could be quick.
It very much could be.
We could be looking at a goose egg at the end of the day.
It's not a golden one, and Bit is waiting up on top of Ticket. Punches his way through nothing. In fact, just error punches the whole time. And smoke goes down. It's a little bit of extra cover for Bit to work with. Imma takes out Cello quite swiftly. Kesron is doing everything he can here for Furia, but he's now gone. It's back and forth. This time Na'Vi ahead on players, and the bomb not down for Furia, but they've evened out those numbers at 2v2, and the last two remaining Na'Vi players are actually very low on health. Imma on 46, JL on 11, and it looks good now for Furia. This surely is their first round.
Oh, Yuri's getting tickled through that box with the USP. That's not doing a whole lot of damage. Tagged twice, down to 86 HP. That's not going to be super efficient. So,
like
he joined Liquid, I think, in like 2017.
24.
Yeah.
The left side of triple, and this is a really cool move. Alexi is looking for one of his own back as they're about to charge in towards him. They line up, and that's the bomb. He's calling him to come on over. Get to this B bomb site right now. And as JL that will be the next to be tested, he does some damage, but he can't get the kill as Fallen stays in the fight. And so do Furia, as now they're up in a 3 versus 2, and looking to try and leap onto the bomb site for a plant.
Yuri can be an easy cleanup though, so K-Srado and Fallen make sure they don't do anything silly. Yeah, nice nade, blowing open, breaking the smoke.
Wonderful.
if you don't get a kill on this first glance in these next like 5-6 seconds, just time to bail. Save the ult.
There's 5.
That's a quick 5. It might have been like 3. But yeah, same result. 12-5. Okay. Oh, I
been having to get the bomb done, just completely destroying the defense. And sure, you can talk about the fact that for Furia, new player coming in, a new coaching department, everything, but this was just a complete capitulation. Even the individuals as well. Even Case Rauda, sure, as usual, had a few highlights here and there, but yeah, rough.
Rough indeed. And I just want to get the final thoughts on how you would evaluate this new looking Furia off this one game.
It's very tough to do in one game. I will say we saw glimpses of them trying to play a bit more structured Counter-Strike, a little bit more passive, defensive, you know, reacting to what's being thrown at them Counter-Strike, just like Fallen would like to do. So you can easily see that Art is now gone from the team and Fallen is trying to